Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and the 20th episode of our Angmar campaign. First and foremost, I want to apologize if my voice sounds a bit weird. My lungs has decided that instead of breathing, they would like to cough. So my throat's a bit busted from that, and also if sometimes I go a bit quiet, it's because I muted the mic and holding a coughing monologue to myself, which I don't think you need to hear. So with that out of the way, in this episode, I have been doing some soul searching. Of course, I'm still laying siege to Imladris, and when I siege them, I don't think they're gonna sally out, and I will be sieging them for 12 turns, so I will be keeping, sending things their way. I would like to start training. Man, I'm in turn 83. I would like to start training some siege equipment and send over there, because all of my siege equipment is fighting with the elves on this side. We have 4 units of ballista in this settlement, 3 units of ballista and a freaking catapult here, etc. And then we have these little buggers. So what we're going to do in this episode, I would like to take down this army. I think it's an Older Doom stack of the High Elves, because it looks to me like they have some pretty freaking decent units. However, I don't only have trash in mind, and also, like I said, I do have a lot of catapults, and they do not seem to have that much ranged. They have Sindar archers, you have Calaquendi lords, so they're not ranged. And then of course they have the Amanyar rangers, and I will need to send my scouts on to deal with them. But my plan is to attack them and basically just bomb the shit out of them with catapults and ballistas, and just make up a line of infantry, and maybe just use the cell swords and the high hillmen to come up from the sides. You don't see the actions I'm doing with my hands right now, but come up from the sides and attack them from behind. And also, of course, the Amanyar Rangers need to be taken down by our war graders, or even by our archers, because skirmishing cavalry is not something that I'm a big fan of. In worst case scenario, we'll at least be able to chisel down some of their units, and it would be nice to start just using this army for something else. We are only playing 100 turns, so that's something that we'll have to do next turn. So I really want to start getting freaking finished with the High Elves. But Imladris, it doesn't look like I will have any siege there anytime soon, unfortunately. I will have some more armies over there though, because currently this is a trash fest. But I would like to start replacing it with Angmarim infantry and Iron Crown units. But that's for other turns, I think, because I've already exhausted all my movement points in the last episode. So let's just skip on to the next season and see what that has installed. Hope everyone's doing alright, by the way, and that you're not having some strange coughing, but that you're doing alright. Oh, I almost thought that the High Elves would move out on Imladris. Looked like my guy was kind of shaking, and I do not like it that the goblins are moving towards Kenneth Bryn. Imladris besieged. Yeah, that's me. Hi.
Your orders, my lord.
Ooh, yeah! I actually did have a catapult.
Yes.
How about... I mean, how many does it take to maneuver a ballista? I think it takes like 4. So that's 3 ballistas activated. No. Moving out, moving you out, moving you in. Thank you. And you. Okay, move back towards Kenneth Bryn. And we can merge some stuff up as well. You are our allies, so you should not decide to attack Kenneth Bryn. That would be some stupid stuff. Okay, so I would also like to move... Well, really doesn't look that good in the financial department. Need you to start moving, and then we'll like exchange some units here as well, from Hillman to just better units, I guess. And they will be losing more units the more turns we siege them. That's why it was really dumb to attack them. Now I'm just thinking that I should attack them again, but this is not something that I want to face with trash only, especially since they have immortal freaking towers. But okay, these Iron Crown warriors, move them into this fort first, and then I'll move them to this fort most likely, and then see if I can move them to eventually reinforce this army, and then maybe I'll attack. Okay, so that's the movements that I want to do there. Don't have any money to spend anything. We did make profits though, but most likely all of that is pushed into investments. Speaking of investments, Mordor is doing great, which I'm so happy about. Dwarves of Erebor are doing great when it comes to hoarding gold. As long as they don't use it, I'm cool with that. Okay, Q stalled. Yeah, I want to build stuff we can't afford. Faction announcements. And look at that. Who says we're not moving forward, making headway? Building a blacksmith in Deadman's Dyke. That's another thing that I would like to start doing. Working down the... Kenneth Bryn got a catapult? Isn't that the one that I already moved? It is the one that I already moved. Look at me, being proactive. Cardoon. Right, is dealing with corruption, because I do think that a lot... I think I have... Mount Graham currently is my capital, because I wanted Kenneth Bryn to not, you know, revolt. But I will be looking into the public order in Kenneth Bryn and see if I can move back the capital to somewhere in the North Downs, somewhere in the really center of my map, because the further away you are, the regions are from your capital, the higher the corruption is, and corruption is of course money that you lose. Like here, for example, then the Mount Graham is the capital, so of course there's no corruption there. But let's see, if we Kenneth Bryn, no corruption. If we move all the way to the other end of the map, like Midland, corruption. 814 lost to corruption, and that's distance, but it's also due to you can also be helped by law. So building like great halls, maybe, for example. Yeah, public order bonus due to law, but also I think the armory and things like that. So,
yes.
Getting rid of this army is on my to-do list. Let's keep him there for now. Or no, actually, I think I might want to go through with that. According to the balance of power, this should be a really even game, most likely, because they have cavalry and better troops, etc, etc, but I did not see that they have any. This is gonna hurt for sure. Their infantry really scares me, and their archers really just need to be tied up somehow. So maybe sending cell swords and the hillmen to just attack the archers. But they have seen their archers 41, 41. These guys will be painful. This entire battle is gonna be painful, but I'm just gonna try to send as many bolts and stuff their way as possible. Either way, you're gonna get a battle. We have saved. Let's fight it on the battle map.
There'll be no escaping us now.
So here we are. No need to wait. Let's just start the deployment right away. We do have a lot of ranged units. We have more ranged than not ranged. Melee, you can also call it. Okay, I do not want you. These guys will kind of have to make up the lines. You behind. You will also be somewhere back here. And then we can put you right so. Beautiful. And then we have the Orc Raiders, which are gonna have to do a lot of good stuff. Mainly just keeping their ranged units occupied. And then of course we have you. Our ranged units. These are of course the ones that I'm most excited about. But I will be putting all of you so, and you are at fire at will. You are at fire at Bob. And I would need to just, the thralls are basically, you're the only units with spears. This is a real, I really understand that it's a messed up formation, but I'm cool with it. I am cool with it. Hillman right there. Beautiful. This is the stuff. This is the way. Let's see what they decide to do. I will not start moving up on them unless I see that they just absolutely do not decide to start moving up towards me. But I have short attention span and short patience. There we go. They had even shorter apparently. Okay. So, our artillery have started to fire. Where do I want you guys to aim? That sounds like they're just hitting anything but what they actually should be hitting. And yeah, those are the archer ones. So far we brought down 0%. That's not what I had hoped for. You attack them, them. What? It's like you're not even trying, man. Okay. Lindar Mariners, they're moving forward. And we'll move these guys up a little bit as well, just to make sure that our archers don't really get overwhelmed. We've so far only killed 9%, but they brought down 1% of ours. Move out. Oh yeah, that one hurt for sure. Really hurt. Now let's run you in. I only have one use of this one, so I don't really want to use it too soon, but god dang, was my artillery a big disappointment. But I guess that's artillery, you know? Move back. And I'll try to use you to take down these guys instead. Okay, there you are. Now you can start shooting at the archers. Let's see what happens if we try to just get in a charge on these guys. That would be fun to see. And it looks like all of our units are locked in, so might as well try to get them activated. Cell swords, I guess you are as good as any at fighting Calaquendi lords. We've lost 25%, they've lost 21%. And also their cavalry attacked us. So that kind of buggered us of the element of surprise, I suppose. Okay, what do we got? You. We are starting to encircle them on some locations, and that's good. And our archers are also doing a pretty good job, good enough-ish. Let's first of all encircle these guys and see if we can get something done there. Blow the horn because it's fun. Shoot at the bigger units of Sindar archers. Okay. Healman is not really what I would like to have engaged with Calaquendi lords, to be honest. But no! You can't attack again, you just pull back. Okay, what do we got here? You? Why are you moving forward? Feels like a complete garbage strategy. Okay, just keep doing what we can to those guys. We've lost 45, killed 39. Where is their general? Most likely it's the Calaquendi lords. So let's just see if we can do something stupid. Blow the horn again. And oh my god, so much of Our units that are fighting are basically just
Only
the
half our force remains.
artillery personnel. Let's see if we can reclaim and pull back just a little bit. And you guys are... Okay, maybe if you shoot at them first. You should have better armor at least. And have we killed... Oh, they have actually brought down some of the Calaquendi lords. Not nearly enough though.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Okay, now you turn around. Turn around. And then you blow these Sindar. No, actually, you just turn around. Put on the fire. No, not the cow, the fire. And try to drop those some bitches to hell. Now you can actually run back in. You can turn around and shoot at them. You can turn around and also shoot at them and just hope they don't, you know, hit anyone else. Please just get some good shots off here. That would be so satisfying. Because, I mean, they are close by. If they just drop them straight to the ground, I am okay with with losing thralls. Like so. Let's see, we brought down 59, lost 69, what up? See, now is where you keep shooting. Okay. Looks like they got horses out of somewhere and that their archers are a lot better at fighting melee than ours are. Anyway, it's going to be a good thing to have this army shizzle down a little bit. Most likely, of course, it's a loss. It's a big one. It's a big L. I should have aimed for the general a lot faster. And also, the artillery did not really behave as I would have wanted it to, like, accurately, for example. Can any one of you just drop your load? Nope. Doesn't look like they want to do that. Okay, what does it look like there? Can we get a charge in here maybe? We don't really have a lot of guys left. I mean, basically all of our infantry now are archers. You run in and attack them. Just tie them up. You stop shooting. You can pull back. I mean, we're not going to be able to take down that at all. So I think it's better to just retreat with the units that we have. And call this battle a loss. Jesus Christ, we lost a lot of units. They healed up quite a lot as well. But at least we dealt some kind of a blow. I mean, we're gonna retrain and recruit whatever these guys quite easily. At least we didn't lose the general. And I'm playing like chiseling down, throwing garbage just to see if we can take some shinks off of their excellence, because I do believe that this is, if it's not a doom stack from them, it shouldn't be, because they have 3 left. It might very well be. Then I don't know where they got this army from. Baggage train lost. Yeah, I'm kind of cool with that. It's okay. And then we will be... Let's join you up with them. And then we'll just push you into Mythlond. Look at this. These guys are fewer now. Dude, we could have killed the general? Would have been fun to just throw this little trash guys there and just try... Okay, whatever. So, that army is smaller now than it was before. And we will be picking up some Iron Crown units in Mythlond. And then we'll just go at it again. We lost a lot of money, but we're also gonna make a lot because we lost a couple of grand in army upkeep, which is great in sense. So okay, that's the Western Front fixed. Don't have any money to invest, and there's not really much going on up in these areas. If I just go through my settlements real quickly, because you remember that it said that my queues were stalled. That means that I'm trying to build something somewhere that I can't quite afford, like a town guard in Bree. I wonder if that really is the best use of my economy. It might be. For the next turn I should be making a lot of money. Like a lot. So I think I'll just sit on it, let it marinate, stew for a little while, and then we'll just jump straight back into it with the next turn. Mythlond is still, in my opinion, more pissed than they should be. They will even revolt in the riot, rather, not revolt, riot in the next one. So I'm going to see what the public order looks like in Kameth Bryn.
My lord, we'll make camp here.
Because it's at 195. You're still pissed because of distance to the capital, which I think is redonkulous. Culture is good. So, what I'm going to do is look at this now. Projected profits 9,131. Now, what happens if I move my capital? I think this makes out the region for Dead Man's Dyke, right? So, what if I make Dead Man's Dyke my capital? New seat of power, yes. Make a little bit more money. Not atrocious amounts, but a little bit. Now I just need to make sure that most of my settlements are happy enough. Mythlond is still pissed. Dude, I can't really do much more for you than giving you basically no taxes. It's the devastation, isn't it? Cultural unrest. Yeah, we're gonna work on that. Devastation is costing us a lot. Corruption is costing us a lot as well. But with the next turn, we will be having a lot of money that we will be able to just send in building. We will send in a general here first and foremost, Hunvorn, to keep the peace, and then we'll also just start building a bunch of fun stuff. So, don't have any money to do any actions. Don't have any more movement points either. So let's just skip on to the next turn. Oh, we actually had some armies moving around.
We're combining forces.
Not a lot, but some. High Elves didn't do anything. I'm happy about that. Clans of Enedwythe. I think I'm still at war with those guys. That's kind of one thing that bothers me with pushing down, pushing south. Oh my god, are you are you kidding me? goblins. Frickin' goblins. Okay. Okay.
An order.
Yeah, now you're not that pissy.
Your orders, my lord.
Okay, let's just see what I'd like to do.
Yes, my lord.
First of all, no, not merge everything up. Merged everything. Anyway, okay. Cool.
Orders, my lord. Orders.
I'll join you with my Iron Crown forces.
Forces, my lord.
And then...
My lord.
And then you can go into Mythlond.
As you wish. Your will, my lord.
I have a lot of ballistas here.
My lord.
And then I think I just want to throw this shit at that Noldorin family member again. Actually, to be honest. Okay, so now you should be happier. So now let's start dealing with... first of all, Master Mason's Hall. How long does it take to build this one? 4 turns. Builder's Hall might be a good idea first. Also, do I have anything here that I don't need? No, that's already destroyed, most likely. Then it's like, you know, Shrine of Melkor, Greeting Hall. And Armory as well. But there are a lot of fun buildings here that I would like to get to increase the economy. But law is important, and so is public order. Because even with a freaking ghost, they only have 95% public order. And we also need to get something to start some recruitments. But that's for a couple of turns ahead. Okay, so you are on your way to deal some damage to that guy again. I think this should be plenty if we work... I mean, we're not even gonna be sieged, are we?
Orders.
Is this...
I respect
Oh,
you.
yes!
An order. It will be
What
an
kind of
honor
units do you have?
defeating you.
Calaquendi Lords? I mean, I think
Your will, my lord.
that these guys should be able to deal with that.
Your will, my lord. Marching to war. The day is ours.
I actually think they should be able to deal with that. And if he's dumb enough to walk out by himself
We bring
like this after the bitch slaps that they have dealt us frequently, then he deserves this. Okay. Calaquendi Lords and sell swords. Oh, I almost thought that they wanted to move forward. So I'll just move these guys up to stand behind the Calaquendi Lords. I doubt that we will get a single kill off. Would be cool if we did. But I am not counting on it. Look at that, they're freaking smart. Turning with their shields and stuff. Really clever. 68. Look at this, they're just tanking like absolute beasts. Getting their fists peppered with freaking arrows at... What do you think this is? I mean, like 100 meters? 50? 60? And we are hitting not even 100%. Dude. Oh, I'm sorry. Does dude mean act stupid? I do not understand your logic. I don't. But okay. Let's just let you keep shooting. So far they've only brought down like a couple. A few. But what we'll do is attack them from different sides. And then maybe we can snipe their general already in the charge. I wouldn't count on it, but at least both of us have heavy infantry. At least what's classified as heavy infantry. So, I think everyone is as ready as you want to be. Don't think it's a good idea to throw in my archers for this. That would be like, yeah, throwing warm butter at a butter knife. Ooh. Interesting strategy. Come on. Yeah, buddy. Oh, really? We've lost 10%, they've lost 18. Damn. This is some even stuff. But that was basically it. It could have gone better if we just auto-assault it.
Half the enemy force remains.
Let's just toss in the archers as well.
Lost half of our men.
They're down to 16, 14.
Very much in our favor. Victory will be ours. Our men have slain the enemy.
There we go.
Without him, his troops will lose their
Never send sellswords to do Angmarim archers' jobs. 99%. That's good enough. I don't even want to look at that. But at least we brought down a high elven noble, and that's good for us. And if it's one thing that I've been doing in this campaign, it's just throwing piles of bodies at very small problems in order to solve them. And I think that's the strategy that I would use at basically any evil faction. Because I do think that they they're easier to pump out massive amounts of troops than like elves, for example.
No, please, my lord.
No, sorry, you're gonna die.
My lord. Yes. We can
If I have them stand here, I do think that they can cause devastation and then start to plunder and things like that. Betrayed by the goblins of Moria, you freaking asshats. But I don't want to go to war with them. My war is not with the goblins of Moria. At least that's what I thought. Kenneth Bryn, you got garrison quarters, and you will be getting a barracks. I mean, it's just dumb of the goblins to start attacking me. Communal farming in Michael Dalving. I mean, no corruption here, which is great. Also, I don't think there's a lot more that I would like to build here. Ostgalon, not much more I can build there. Mount Graham. Barracks would be nice. Barracks would be very nice. And now, the resources I have left, I want to use for recruitment. Speaking of recruitment, oh, look at this. Beautiful. Angsul, you got some Angmar infantry, and Ballista would be nice, but not that nice. Start moving you down towards Ostsul. First of all, let's just move you towards that fort. And Litash, you seem like you got quite a lot of stuff. You move into Mount Graham. Look at Mount Graham is starting to get a decent amount of units. And those I will use to clear out these frickin' goblins.
Orders. Your will, my lord. Orders, my lord. Your will, my lord. Your will. Marching to war.
Oh, damn, really? Balance of power only 2 to 1? Heavy goblin halberds. Mountain uruks. Heavy goblin infantry. I mean, with my track record with fighting heavy troops, this is not gonna end well for me. Halberds, infantry, uruks. They do not have any range though. While I have just some ranged. Oh, this is gonna be another one of those just painfully expensive victories, most likely. Those guys won't be commanded by a AI though, so I guess that's good.
Take up arms and take victory.
Galadriel, the only woman of the Noldor to stand that day, tall and valiant, etc.,
We
etc.
must act and halt this turn of events.
Start the deployment. Okay, if we just start like... Oh damn, is this the only reinforcements we get from Orvatarth? At least these guys are armor piercing, so we got that going for us. You can start walking. This is not what the balance of power looked like in the auto resolve window. Interesting. So, which ones do I want to start shooting at first? These guys have shields, so I don't really think that they are going to be the best target. But it should be the general that I should be focusing on, shouldn't it? If that even is the general. Yeah, it is. Thank God for zooming functions. Okay. Doesn't look like the raiders are that good at killing stuff with armor. If you can just stand there, shoot at them, that would be great. And then we'll eventually just form up some kind of a line with the infantry and the thralls. And then just send in the hillmen from the sides. The savages and the pikemen will also join up in the front to just... I don't know. Make up as strong as a line as we can. Ooh, only medium infantry. Really? Only brought down 0% so far. This is gonna be fun. There we go. I mean, I do not think that their units have shields and stuff. They are too strong for the arrows, so it's better to just try to focus down the goblin halberds, I believe. And then we'll just try to charge at these guys from the back or something. There you go. These guys are moving up, and they are still fresh, fortunately. Okay, you're making up the front lines. And you will form a shield wall. Because I just want it to be difficult to push through, you know. And then you guys will be the ones I'll try to use to actually cause damage. This is gonna be interesting. I mean, I do try to keep the battles interesting, just because I can't really do them any other way. Let's move you up real close. Move you up as well. And you I will be using for the sides. And you as well. And just keep on shooting at the units without shields, I think would be great. I don't think Angmar units have a lot of archers or have a lot of arrows. Just look at how quickly they burn through their quivers. But after this, they will be part of the infantry just like everyone else. What's going on? Interesting strategy. Oh, there we go. Is it going down? Is it going way downtown? Looks like it just might. Stop. Guard the position. No, not. Okay. So they don't want to guard. I guess that's cool. Okay. Everything just turned into a major clusterfuck. Just as planned-ish. So now we'll just try to get charges off as many as possible and blow the horn as often as possible as well. And just cycle charge the wargs, because it looks like that's actually working.
The enemy general abandons his men.
Oh yes.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings,
Guess you should never underestimate
turn tail and run.
the morale problems that goblins constantly deal with. Okay, what do we got now? Okay, they are encircled from all different kinds of directions.
The enemy army flees
There we go.
the field. Pursue and run
That
down.
was... I mean, I still lost 30%, but it kinda looked like I was gonna fail. Kinda. And I must say, my confidence wasn't sky high when, after unloading for a couple of hours, I only brought down like 8% of their units.
This is a
But there we
clear
go.
victory.
Clear victory. I take it. Did anyone really do a good job? The war graders. Most likely it's the charges that they did. Great stuff. I'm so happy that they were so effective. So efficient. And effective. Always nice when things work out. Said it once, I'll say it again. Love the artwork. Absolutely love it. And here we go. Should we ransom them? Nah. I will not be doing that.
Victory in your name, my lord.
And then we'll just keep on moving. We should at least just keep on moving.
As you wish. We'll make camp. Your will, my lord.
Oh, damn. What kind of armies do these guys have?
Your orders, my lord.
To battle.
Okay, they have heavy goblin infantry, heavy goblin halberds, but this is not any better units than the ones I had previously. So now I'm just thinking, should I send these guys back to beat some sense into the dwarves?
Be gone.
No, not the dwarves, the goblins, sorry. I think I'm gonna do it like this.
No sleeping here. Listen up. My lord.
Just do some exchanges. I don't think I will have a lot of good, like, range inside to actually ride down the elves. Maybe that's a mistake. Let's save one, but I'm also thinking, like, what would be good to have against the goblins? Sorry, just had a cough. What would be good to have against the goblins? Like something like this, maybe? No, this.
Sleeping here.
And then we'll send some golden armor is better than no armor.
My lord.
That's 4 for 4.
My lord. Orders.
And there we go.
Leaving the army.
Just like that. That army should be a wee bit better.
As you wish. Have a taste of my blade.
Oh, really? I actually think that I might have a chance against those guys.
By your command. To war then.
That is not what the Battle Resolver says, though. But if I just neutralize their ballistas, the Goblin Infantry, they're gonna break, like, in a second. One good charge on their general and their heavy Goblin Infantry is dead as well. I think it's gonna be, it could be a fun thing to try. And this is an episode of trying. If anything.
Prepare for battle.
Win some, lose some, try some. And as a wise man said, the more you fuck around, the more you find out. Okay. I wonder if it should be just a... wide formation. I would love to see... Oh, yes. Spreading out. Just not really trying not to give them more satisfaction than absolutely necessary. But of course this is a scary position because for some reason AI artillery is almost always 1000% more efficient than mine. Ooh, I do like that though. If you keep moving it around to aim for me, then that makes me very happy. Oh right, now this is an opportunity where skirmish mode would be great. And they are just leaving their backs wide open to rush in and silence their ballistas before they hopefully deal too much damage. You just charge in like it's no one's business, and you... Really? Are you having some trouble with the goblin infantry dudes? Actually looks like it. I'm embarrassed for you. Okay, they are already wavering. These guys don't look that impressed with us though. Interesting. I'll never understand. Okay, those are broken. I think we should just quickly gather them up for questioning. JK, I'm gonna execute them.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
But why? Yeah, there we go.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Yes, but not the most important half, which is the one I'm going for. And... can we get a charge off, you think? Oh, yes. Quite a decent one as well, it seemed, even though...
General flees like the coward he is. Press on.
Okay.
The spirit of his army.
So, actually going quite well, isn't it?
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy. Behold how our
And there we go. Fortunately for me, Goblin morale is not what it used to be. If ever it used to be good. I'm very happy for that. I can't believe I don't get any, like, man of the hour out of these things. Enemy general fallen. Great. Now we just have to round everyone up. Oh, did we leave? Do we leave survivors? Don't think we usually do that. Not if we can help ourselves. So, let's just chase these guys down. And I think it should almost be... Oh, really? Were there someone even further down? Oh, that one might just actually make it. Kind of rooting for him now. But no.
The enemy are
We got him.
utterly vanquished.
We got him.
This is a great
Lost
victory,
some,
worthy
killed
of
more.
only the mightiest of generals.
And Hillman inflicted some casualties, my boys. The Borg skirmishers also inflicted a lot of casualties. I mean, those charges. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. Can't believe it's almost already been... I think it's already been an hour. It doesn't feel like I've accomplished anything, unfortunately. Still sieging Rivendell. We have been giving them some better units. Cleared out some goblin armies. Killed a elven family member. Did a number on that big ass Noldorin army over at Mythlond, and we're gonna deal with those guys in the next turn or so. I'm actually kind of nervous. Okay, right. Those guys, it's not something that I actually should need to worry about. Right. Righto. What if I just do this? Most likely I lost a lot more than I should have. Oh my god! Oh, that was painful. Did you fight with your elbows? Okay, so maybe you shouldn't auto-resolve battles. Huh. Who knew? Can we get those guys retrained or something? No. Yeah, that was painful. I'm pretty certain that just throwing in those 3 Iron Crown Warriors alone, units alone should have resulted in much fewer casualties than we got. Anyway, a lot of fun trying out new functions. New functions, really old functions, but functions nonetheless. Also said that I would be doing some recruitments, didn't I? So I will be doing that before wrapping this up. I also would actually like to be allied with the evil factions. I don't really see the use in fighting them when I'm neck deep in frickin' Arnor and High Elves and things like that. Things of the kind. Gobadrain. You have a Gobadrain Ballista. I want that Gobadrain Ballista in Gobadrain Ostsul Fort. There we go. Angsul. This is usually a place where I can get such good recruits. Barchaleg. Basic stuff. Just basic. Not that basic though. I would, however... You guys are needed for the Southern War effort. So, we'll be moving you down to Barchaleg, where we should start building like great halls all over the place for free upkeep. Can't believe I'm not doing that. Okay, why not just send many more of them to that fort? And you guys also just move down to Ostsul. I should really spend more money on meeting halls in general, because I don't think I have a lot of them, or great halls, because free upkeep is nice. Free upkeep is awesome. Okay, 654. That means Trash City, or if we have the opportunity to recruit something remotely decent. Won't have any of that in the Hobbit territories, but do have it here. Oh yes! Don't mind if I diddly do. Beautiful. So, we are going to wrap this episode up. It's been a lot of like just small skirmishing. I would actually... Oh no.
Let us settle matters on the field of battle.
That stack looks a bit stronger. I think might be... Okay, but I would have liked, of course, to do a lot of these small skirmishes, whatever, off camera. But I think it's good to be transparent, just playing through it. And we can't all have great sieges and High Elves and Dunlandings, bro. just big sieges and epic battles all the time. So this was a bit of a cleanup episode. Still, cleanup is necessary. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider leaving a thumbs up. And any tips or tricks that you have, I am all ears if you want to write them down in the comments. Also, a big thank you to the ones of you who subscribe to the channel. Makes it a lot more fun to play. So a big thank you to all of you. Now, have a great day, and I will see you in the next one.